We woke up to cloud cover blanketing the Sunflower State, but the clouds are being chased out this afternoon and sunshine is working its way in. A beautiful view of the clouds exiting in Salina this afternoon. Blue skies moving in, and that means warmer temperatures as well. Cloud cover still blanketing most of eastern Kansas, stretching down towards south central Kansas as well. But dry skies expected across most of western Kansas today, and we'll see that trend follow through the rest of the state as we continue on into the evening. Temperatures starting to warm up for us, pushing into the upper 50s here in Wichita, already in the 60s for Ark City, over towards Liberal and Elkhart, warmer side as well. Northwestern Kansas, though, that's going to be our cool spot today. 42 degrees currently in Colby, 39 in Goodland, and 39 up in McCook. And that is because of our wind direction. Winds coming out of the northwest behind a passing cold front is the story for western Kansas. Pretty breezy at times as well. Wind sustained at 31 miles per hour in Liberal, 23 miles per hour out of the northwest in Goodland. That's that cool weather direction. But here closer to the Wichita area and across much of eastern Kansas, strong southerly flow is helping our temperatures surge as we continue on into the afternoon, helping us jump with our highs pushing into those mid 60s as we look towards the later half of today. That cold front is cutting across the region, not seeing much in terms of moisture with this system as it passes through, but temperatures will jump ahead of it, pushing into the mid to upper 60s for us here in the Wichita area. Skies clearing and windy conditions as well. Cloud cover will try to increase tonight. Temperatures dipping back down into the 30s. If you're like Sadie here, you might want to get out and enjoy the warm air today because cooler temperatures arrive for the rest of the week. And that's because northerly flow takes hold of the entire region as we move into our Monday evening, keeping us dry as even though we are seeing some sprinkles try to move through portions of southeast Kansas on our Tuesday. Dry skies expected for most of us, though, with some clouds pushing through southern Kansas. By the time we head towards Wednesday for the start of the day, some sprinkles trying to push into Kay County, Oklahoma, becoming a little bit more widespread across central and into eastern Kansas by the late afternoon on Wednesday into the overnight. Just spotty showers expected. The bulk of our moisture will arrive as we look towards the later half of Wednesday, keeping most of central Kansas in with that rainfall. But then we turn our attention to western Kansas late Wednesday night into Thursday morning as a few flurries try to pass their way across the western half of the state, riding along the Colorado state line with colder air moving in as well. That's going to push us back down towards our seasonal average once again for the later half of the week before warmer air finally filters in as we move towards the weekend, pushing us back into the 50s. So a little bit of a roller coaster expected this week. All four seasons, we're looking at the 60s today, very spring-like, but returning to more of a winter feel as we head towards Wednesday, with temperatures in those 40s and rain chances tracking across the region, leading us into Thursday morning before we bounce back to spring for the weekend with highs back in the 50s. For those in north central Kansas, temperatures in the 60s today. We could see a few flurries mixed in with that moisture that will arrive on Wednesday as temperatures dip back below freezing overnight. And then we stay in the mid to low 40s through the end of the week, only to rebound back into the 50s by the time we look towards Sunday. Southwest Kansas will be in the 50s today, into the 40s, and then the 50s again is a bit of an up and down roller coaster out towards the southwest. But flurries arrive on Thursday, especially in the morning, with the passage of that nice shot of moisture, keeping us cool for Friday, but back into the 50s for Saturday and Sunday. Northwest Kansas also seeing more temperatures in the 40s, cooling off for the middle of the week before warming up for the weekend. We'll be back with more weather and news coming up after the break.